Please don't freak out about the government shutdown. If it does happen, I doubt it's going to be more than 1 month or 2 months. Um, I don't even believe that's going to happen. Like, I really think this is all just a test. Um, they do all these things that they're measuring all of our responses. And what really pisses them off is if you have an opinion and you don't have a political leaning. So, like, I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, it's the communist Democrat fault that we're in this filibuster. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's, the capitalist, money hungry Republicans. I think that the state of current affairs has transcended a bipartisan reality. Like, we're looking at the wrong issues here. I get food stamps. I mean, I'm not going to November apparently. But the last thing I am going to do is freak out and start threatening to loot stores. And these people that are looting, do you actually have a job? I don't feel bad for you if you have nothing to fall on because somebody else is not helping you all of a sudden. Like, nobody's going to feel bad for you. But do I think that we should keep watching these videos people are putting out shaming people who just have no act right? Like, no. Some people can't work, okay? And some people, like, have enough kids to where it would actually cost them money to work because of daycare. Like, there's a lot of realities here. It's not black and white. It's not that easy, but there's food banks everywhere. My food bank, I just went there a couple days ago. They're already giving out much less food. I see this. I don't even think it's going to happen. I think everyone's going to get their benefits. The reason why is they're doing this, I think, is to gauge our reactions and see what we're going to do. And you already got a bunch of dumbasses making videos saying, if you see someone looting, don't do anything. Like, that made me remember, like, okay, by the way, I wouldn't do anything. I mind my own business all the way around. You know what I mean? I observe a lot of bullshit, and it helps me mind my business and stick to myself because people are just acting a damn fool about this whole situation. And so when I think it was like around COVID time, I live in Prescott, Arizona. It's pretty much Republican town, and like there's like old people that go downtown and have like Tuesday Trumper signs, and they're like, holding signs saying like honk for Trump, and it's every Tuesday. And that's just like, that's where I live. Okay, so when like there was like all this talk about looting or whatever, armed men went downtown, armed citizens, just people that live here, and stood around with guns on the streets and just stood there, standing sentinel. Okay, please don't come here and loot because I don't, I think it's lame what they're doing. They're just throwing shit at us to see how we're gonna react. But what's even worse is we fall right into it. And you pick a side, like you watch a bunch of videos 4 months before this happens, and now you hate people that get government assistance because you pay your taxes and you have to pay for your food because you don't qualify for benefits, and mind your own business. Mind your own business. Start hitting up your food banks. Like, I already have a plan. Like, I go once to my food bank. You can go once a week and get a bit, like a bag with, meal stuff in it. And then you can pick off the shelves, like, I don't know how many times, maybe every day or whatever, maybe twice a week. I only go once anyways, but my son's 18, so I'm going to have him sign up and get one. So we'll get 2 food boxes a week, and we'll just see, and then I'll just pay out of pocket the rest, like I was months before I just got on food stamps. Like, what I'm not gonna do though is live in fear and start acting out in desperation and start putting desperate thoughts out into the world, desperate, mistrusting thoughts, like I don't know. I really appreciate the food stamps and everything when I get them, but is it going to be the end of the world if I don't? Like, no, because it's real fresh in my mind when I was just footing the bill myself. So I know that this is called assistance, not mine. It's not called mine. You know what I mean? But the entitlement from these people sitting there on their phones, putting out these videos saying, you voted for this. You voted for this. Like, do you understand what a filibuster in Congress is? Or do you understand that they purposely have 2 parties? It's so they can put their agendas through. It doesn't matter what we think, say, or do. It doesn't matter. If you want to go and flood the stores, you're going to have to break in because they won't be open. The stores aren't going to be open now. They've been preparing for all this shit since COVID with the online orders. My mom doesn't even go to the store anymore. She gets Walmart delivered to her house. Do I agree with it? No, not at all. But I mind my own business. I just observe. I notice these things. We're already ready for whatever they want to do to us. And all we've asked for is our comforts, our internet, our, devices, our clap to turn on lights, whatever dumb stuff that you really want. You can have it, and you'll have it in the comfort of your home, and you won't have anything else. And it's because you want to just ride on whatever train's going, and you don't even know what you're talking about. It takes 2 to tango in Congress. But it is not a political issue here. It's not a political issue. It's a financial issue. We're not the only country that's broke. You know what I mean? We have a lot of issues. Each political side has royally effed everything up. It's not to be put on one person, but we all have to come together to fix it. I say, if the government shuts down benefits for 1 or 2 months or whatever, that saves us however much money, probably in the billions. I don't even know. I say, let's just tough it out, okay? But let's, moving forward, figure out what's going on and act accordingly instead of acting like you know what's going on. You voted him in. You did this to us. Now we're not getting our benefits because you voted him in. It's like, okay, I can't vote. And then, no, they wanted however many $1 trillion. I'm not going to pass a bill and give the Democrats trillions of dollars of trillions and Shut up. Oh, you don't want to give me my food stamps? I'm going to go steal 2 cartfuls, and my man will knock you out if you want to do something about it. Even if you have an assault rifle and you're standing sentinel in front of the store expecting me.